Hi everyone, here we are on Wednesday evening. I just spent about half an hour trying to record this video and it keeps going wrong. Anyway, here I am, still here. Thank you for all the lovely messages. I'm not very ill. I had a migraine, but I have very good medication for that, so that's all doing its job. And my chest is a little bit funny. I'm wondering if it's... a lot of people have been in touch talking about the weather affecting health, which I kind of tend to ignore sometimes, or ignore the possibility, so thank you. And yes, it's quite possibly, hay fevery, pollen-y stuff on my chest. Also, I was thinking the other day when I was cycling, there's so many vehicles back on the road now, and generally, I guess when the air is quite muggy, all the pollution stays closer to the ground or something. I don't know. That's a possibility. Anyway, here I am back again, and I keep saying the same things over and over. Yesterday I was going to announce that we had 10 days left on the song a day until we get to 100. And obviously at the beginning, I didn't know how long this was going to go on. And if I'd thought about it, 100 days wouldn't have seemed that long actually, but probably just as well I didn't. Anyway, here we are approaching 100 days, and I'm thinking that after 100 days, it would be a really good time to kind of pause and take stock. So I'm going to do day 100, and then I'm going to stop sending out daily videos and just kind of check out where I'm at and what's needed and stuff going forwards. So I'm aware that people in England are now free to go out and socialise and sing together if they wish to. That some people in England are very much not wishing to and are still mostly at home, shielding and, possibly thinking about tentative steps coming out, but kind of meeting face to face to sing is still quite a long way off for them. And then, of course, there's Wales, where many of you are, and you're still very much in lockdown, and that may well continue for quite some time. So I am aware that there's a whole spectrum of experience going on at the moment. And of course, there's all of you who are now part of my virtual choir who aren't in Chester, who, even if you were happy to go out and sing face to face, it wouldn't be realistic to come to Chester a couple of times a week. So yes, there's all those different people, and I'm aware of wanting to continue teaching and supporting you all wherever you are on that spectrum. And so it would be really great if you have any strong feelings. No promises, but if you have strong feelings one way or the other, to say it would be really supportive for me if you could do A, B and C, then let me know, because if you don't ask, you don't get. I can't promise that you will get if you do ask, but I think it's, you know what I mean. So, and thank you for having me as part of your lockdown support and survival package, and for being part of mine, because it's been a great discipline for me to do this every day. Really good discipline. And I've done lots of various daily ritual discipline practices over the years, and it's a really good thing to do sometimes. It's just to say, right, for the next 100 days is actually quite I've done a few 100-day things, so it's quite good to say, for the next 100 days, every day I'm going to whatever, make a little video and send it out to everyone. Excuse me. So there's that. The other thing that I wanted to just put on the table, lay in people's awarenesses, is that my agreements with the people that I buy music from or acquire music from are agreements for me to use those songs teaching my choirs and groups. And they're not agreements for me to record the songs and put them out in the public domain. And of course, during lockdown, doing the latter has been the way to do the former for me. But I'm kind of, just in the recent 2 or 3 weeks, I've become increasingly kind of uncomfortable about doing that without checking it out. So that is part of my desire to have a pause and a review on a professional level. So I hope that makes sense as well. And also that is behind me saying, please don't share these videos widely. But of course, if you know someone, if you've got an Auntie Sarah who lives somewhere in anywhere in the world, who you think would really benefit from watching the videos, by all means do share them, and she can become part of the virtual choir or whoever. So it's about the kind of specific viewing rather than general, the specific sharing rather than generalized sharing. So I would be very uncomfortable with them being shared like in a public place on Facebook, for instance. Rather than a private group. So hope that all makes sense. And I think, just checking my notes, I think that's all I need to say. Okay, today's song is Hamdu, Lillah, and this is written by Nikomo Clark. And Nikomo says, Alhamdulillah is a phrase used throughout the Arab-speaking world to express joy. Its literal meaning is praise to God. So there's 4 parts: lowest 1 bass, then tenor, then alto, then soprano. Each part has 3 lines. The rhythm is the same for each part, except the soprano and the bass have a little twiddle at the end of the second line. Sopranos go first, then the bass. It's almost like they're cascading with each other. It's great. Right, I'm going to sing each little... I'm going to start with the bass. Alhamdulillah. I got to this point in the last video and I sung the soprano part at the bass pitch. And about halfway through I realised what I was doing. So that was 1 take in the bin. So this is the bass part. Alhamdulillah. Sing that with me. Alhamdulillah. Second part. Alhamdulillah. 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 From the top. Alhamdulillah. 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 Okay, tenors. Alhamdulillah with me. Alhamdulillah. And then Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah from the top. Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Okay, alto. Alto up there. Forget which direction the altos went from the tenors. So the altos start the same note as the basses, but obviously the bass part sung by men would be an octave lower than I can do it. So the alto part is this. Alhamdulillah with me. Alhamdulillah. 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 Full thing. Alhamdulillah. 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 Okay, altos. Soprano, you're up here. Alhamdulillah. 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 The whole thing. Alhamdulillah. 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 Okay, so I'm going to play. I did this recording last year before, and it's nice, but there's just three. It goes around 3 times, so I will play it twice, and I'm going to let it play the first time through, and then I'll come in with the bass and then the tenor. Okay, here we go. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Bass here. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Tenor. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And now back to the beginning for the alto. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Let it play. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Soprano. Alhamdulillah, once more.
Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so I hope that was enough for you to sing along. It's very quick, isn't it? It's hard to pick out the parts. Anyway, sounds lovely, doesn't it? And that's another one we can all sing together when we're back again together. That is also on one of my Sacred Song CDs, so which again is just a CD for, it's got all the individual parts and then the full song, a CD for just learning and practicing at home. Okay, that will do for today. Hope you've had a good Wednesday, and see you again tomorrow. Lots of love to everyone. Bye.